Hey Sirzu, welcome to the video. Today we're getting back into the story of Pokemon Legends Arceus. There you are. Let's hurry to headquarters. Look who's being punctual. Finally realized you're wasting Almighty Sinnoh's precious time by bowing to a sham? There you go again, insisting on your false image of Almighty Sinnoh as ruler of time. My people follow the true Almighty Sinnoh, the font of all creation and ruler of space. Ha! You could have all the space there is and still not know what to do with it. Excuse me, are you really suggesting that you make better use of your time than we make of vast Hisway's space? Better than some. It's a miracle you showed up on time, O mighty leader of the Pearl Clan. I worried you'd get lost in the pointlessly vast space you're so fond of and never show up. Me get lost in Almighty Sinnoh's great gift to the Pearl Clan? In our world's very basis? You wish! Yeah. I wish that I hadn't let myself get dragged into arguing with you. Almighty Sinnoh, forgive me. What a waste of time. I'm off to Commander Komodo's office. I believe it was you who started this. Like a couple of siblings. You can feel the tension when those two show up. You haven't met them, have you? The woman with the reverence for space is Irida? Leader of the Pearl Clan. Is it like iridescence? The man who is going on and on about time, Adaman, leads the Diamond Clan. The Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan grudgingly coexist at the moment. Apparently things used to be much less peaceful. But the boss, the commander, is waiting. We should save this conversation for after you report to him. That was the whole conversation. You told me everything I needed to know. You see that they're currently expanding the town and also the Galaxy Team headquarters. They got the scaffolding up. But for right now, they got Galarian wheezing up there. Or Galarian? And this, you don't have your Wurmple, do you? You want one? Here you go. You really brought me one. You must be as good as the rumors say. I'd like to name this Wurmple right away. You've been told it will evolve into a Pokemon known as Beautifly. Well, there is a chance. You gonna name it Beautifly? Because your name's Beauregard? Beauticia, Beautifred, or Beaugene? Oh, Beautifred. I'll raise Beautifred to be a splendiferous Beautifly. Wait and see. And that'd be interesting, is if the outcome could go one of two ways. If it could evolve into either the Beautifly or the Dustox. Alright, Commander's upstairs. On the 3rd floor for some reason. Oh, look at all these requests I'm not going to do. What do you intend to do about that Kleavor, Commander Komodo? He may be descended from a warrior of Almighty Sinnoh, but look at the mess he's causing. We can't sit back and let him rage on. You do get right to the point, Adaman. Time wasted is lost. Well, tell me, what would you have us do? Kleavor is a precious lord of the Pearl Clan, is he not? That's the point. My clan can't intervene directly where a lord of the Pearl Clan's concerned. If my people were to do something, our two clans might end up back at each other's throats, just like we used to be. But even folk of the Galaxy Team have been wounded, haven't they? Seems someone's got to do something here. Who then? Would the Diamond Clan have the Pearl Clan bring down one of its own honored nobles? I don't believe I said that. Thought it, maybe. You might as well have said it, you fool! Look, we don't even know what drove Lord Kleavor into such a violent frenzy. I'd like to know that myself. This is a first as far as my clan knows, too. I see you've arrived. This is Tirzu, the newest member of our Survey Corps. I heard from Mai you earned Weird Ear's favor. Good to finally meet you, stranger from the Rift. I'm, what's that in quotes? Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, if you want to be formal. But that's a mouthful. Just call me Adaman. If you came from beyond the space-time rift, could you be from the space where Almighty Sinnoh is said to reside? I'm Irida, leader of the Pearl Clan. Caution and foresights are my watchwords. Which is why I have trouble believing such a tale. Could you really have passed through that rift? I mean, I'd have to say humans are pretty durable unless I was like gently placed on the ground because it's all the way up in the sky. I have a proposition. Why not send this one to study Kleavor before deciding what must be done? You'd send this stranger who supposedly fell from the rift to study Kleavor? This newcomer with no experience? Says the leader with almost no experience. Being a good leader isn't a matter of time, it's a matter of embracing Hisway's vastness without fear. Well then, there you have it. If how new you are doesn't matter, then let's give this kid his chance. I'm sold, Commander. Let's try this your way. This should be fun. I'll get to see how good you galaxy folk really are with all your weird ways. Putting Pokemon in those strange balls and what have you. That whole practice bothers me. Almighty Sinnoh made Hisway vast so Pokemon could live freely throughout. We're meant to stand alongside Pokemon, not count ourselves above them. We do not use Pokeballs from a desire to control our Pokemon, only so that we can live together. Allow us to show you what we can do. This is your mission now. I order you to study Kleavor and help us find the truth of this situation. Okay. Remember that you are a stranger who appeared one day out of the very sky above us. People are naturally suspicious of your presence here. If you wish to be fully accepted and trusted, you must work hard. Work yourself to the very bone. Meaning that Pokemon gets a hold of you, you're going to be cut to the bone. Well, that's settled. There's no time like the present. The Lord of the Woods, Kleavor, is descended from a Pokemon that was blessed with Almighty Sinnoh's own power. No other Pokemon you've yet encountered can compare to his strength. Be warned. Wouldn't Weird Ear be the same? Listen to me. The Galaxy Expedition Team has come to the Hisway region as a group of outsiders. Some might even call us interlopers. We mustn't do anything to threaten our relations with the Diamond and Pearl clans, understand? Ah, it's Celine. Join me downstairs. We'll cover the details of this new mission. Whee! You couldn't just tell me in the doorway? Is all your paperwork down here? Is that why? Ah, good. You're already here. Professor Leventon, the briefing, if you please. Yes, let's get right to it. I understand you've been requested to find out the cause of Kleavor's frenzied state. But as you're aware by now, Kleavor is a mighty thing, nigh invincible even. The Security Corps tried throwing Pokeballs at Kleavor when they were attacked, but I'm afraid they didn't even come close to catching him. It seems he's a far trickier opponent than even those aggressive species of Pokemon that cannot be caught outside of battle once they're riled. I'd like to be perfectly clear on this point. This mission will put you in extreme danger. Do you believe you can handle it? Of course. Very well, then let us go over the particulars. The Diamond and Pearl clans revere their nobles because they believe these Pokemon serve their Almighty Sinnoh. They leave offerings to express their gratitude to these Pokemon in locations they call the Nobles' Seats. So perhaps a good starting point for our research would be to find out what sorts of offerings they normally leave for this Kleavor. Dear Zoo, we need to speak with you. Listen, that rift in space-time seems like it connects this world to a whole other world. That world might be where Almighty Sinnoh itself resides. The true Almighty Sinnoh, that is. The one that rules over time. So if you fell through the space-time rift, well, you call it a space-time rift, but you're saying time is the real almighty Sinnoh? Dummy? That might mean you traveled through time by almighty Sinnoh's own power. Think of it, you must be swimming in its divine might. Well, I've got a favor to ask of you, oh amazing time traveler. Don't just study Kleavor, quell his frenzy. Well, you certainly caught us at a good time, young Adaman. We were just discussing our next steps with regard to this whole Kleavor situation. Oh, you must be that Galaxy Team scholar I've heard about. Good to meet you, Mr. Professor. Share some of that knowledge with me sometime. Now, let me elaborate a little. Those Pearl Clan types have a lot of respect for Kleavor. You heard his title, Lord of the Woods. I'm sure they'd rather get this under control too, but it's hard for them to come right out and ask those of the Galaxy Team, of all people, for help. And the truth is, we in the Diamond Clan have a similar problem on our hands. A Pokemon dear to us, off in the mountains, has flown into the same type of frenzy as Kleavor. Now, there's certainly bad blood between us and the Pearl Clan, but still, we've all got to share a Hisway, and that means we ought to tackle our problems together. But there aren't many people capable of standing up to such powerful Pokemon. You're the best hope we've got. You'll find Kleavor at Grand Tree Arena. That's in the very heart of Heartwood. His warden is a boy named Leon. Leon is a brilliant child, but also a bit, well, sometimes brilliance can be blinding, you know? He'll tell you all about his beloved Kleavor, whether you wish him to or not. Anyway, I'm sure you're up to the challenge, so we'll be counting on you. See you later. He certainly left quickly once we'd finished talking. I suppose he really values his time. Adaman and Mai weren't wrong, you know. If you're to study and perhaps even quell Kleavor, you'd best start by visiting his abode. Our new Heights camp would be a handy place for setting out towards Grand Tree Arena. And you should stop by the pastures, too. You want to choose the best Pokemon to bring. Whew, there's a lot of exposition out of the way. No! Finding yourself unable to pick up the materials you come across, satchel always seeming full? If that sounds like you, it'd be wise to lend me your ear for a moment and hear what I have to say. Ah yes, Bilbo Baggins, Inventory Expander. The price goes up ridiculously after the first, 10. So like, oh, 100, that's not bad. And it's like 200 and 300, 400, 500. And eventually you're paying this dude 50,000 for one inventory slot. It's crazy. A whole another conversation, huh? How are things, my good friend? I certainly hope you're putting that secret backstrike technique I taught you to good use. Either way, I have some super potions here just for you. Oh, think nothing of it. Having the Survey Corps out and about studying Pokemon is great for business, you know? Supporting you now is actually an investment in my own fortunes. Yay, 3 super potion, 100 health. And now I must depart. There are rooms that are just calling to me. You can kind of scare him this thing. Right here. That's a safe spot to go down. Oh, is that the Parasect down there? Yep, there's the Alpha Parasect. Basically, the spawn locations are set. If I remember correctly, that's like a level 30 or 40 Parasect. And you have to be careful over here, because there's an Alpha Babero. Right there. I think that one's level 20. You also can't sneak through the water. Oop. Change in direction. That's right, I don't have anything on me. Just, mind your business. I don't bother you, you don't bother me. Stealthy, like a ninja. Don't look over here. Look over there. and away we go. I'm here. What's the sitch, Leon? It's a pretty big tree. The Yggdrasil? Hey, it's a cowboy. I'm Leon of the Pearl Clan, the warden to Kleavor, Lord of the Woods. And you, I've already deduced that you've come here to meet Kleavor. I'm right, aren't I? Of course I am. I can see it so clearly. After all, the powerfully awesome Kleavor has become even more awesomely powerful. Perhaps that strange lightning the other day was Almighty Sinnoh's divine power. But whatever it was, it struck my lord and left him imbued with an awesome might. So I must turn you away, even if it pains me. It's too dangerous for you to meet Kleavor right now. Whoa! Oh, such earnest desire to meet mighty Kleavor. I have to admit, I'm struck by your passion. But, well, I'm afraid your passion is not the real issue here. I've been told in no uncertain terms by Irida that I'm to let no one near Kleavor. I will fight you off myself if you insist. If you wish to avoid battle, withdraw now while you still can, or face the wrath of my Gumi. I'm required to fight you for the story to continue. You don't even realize I'm turning you away for your own safety. How sad you are. Go, Gumi, and see if you can ooze some good sense over this foolish troublemaker. See, as far as I know, don't have any super effective moves because it's a dragon type. Ooh, and it's a level 15 too. We really escalated it. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that was pretty mediocre. One more hit should be good enough. As long as they don't get a critical. Oh, they got another critical? That's bold malarkey. Call cheater. You're hacking. This Shinx is an attacker. Let's see. This, theoretically, should do it. So far, every battle had to sacrifice at least someone. But then they don't level up. Oh yeah, I forgot about Wurmple. How can this be? I may have been defeated, but my point still stands. It's too dangerous to meet Kleavor now. The only welcome you'll get if you approach him is a flurry of devastating blows. Normally I'd try making him an offering. A nice heaped helping of his two favorite foods, served up with respect by his loyal warden. That's me, of course, is usually enough to please him and soothe the prickliest of moods. But even I, Kleavor's loyal warden, can't get close enough to give any offerings now. Not with the way Kleavor is rampaging and running amok. There's nothing that an outsider like you can do. Apparently I can use my arms, and nobody else knows how to do that. The ancestors of Kleavor, Weirdir, and their cohort drew on Almighty Sinnoh's own power to protect Pokemon and people alike, so it's said. It's by their grace that our clan, that any of us, still lives in vast Hisui today. Irida, what are you doing here? As you say, Kleavor's grown even stronger, but I'm afraid that strength poses a problem for us. If he was indeed struck by that lightning, could the bolts have been sent by that false Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan bows to? Kleavor means so much to our clan. I'd hoped we'd bring the situation under control ourselves, not throw our hands up and ask some outsider for help. But we must save Kleavor from this frenzy. Every moment it continues, the danger grows. If more people and Pokemon are attacked, this will lead to conflict with both the Diamond Clan and Galaxy Team. You, stranger from beyond the sky, tell me, could you Galaxy people actually fix all this? Could an outsider actually find a way to quell our Lord's frenzy? Figure some out. Like, so you usually hand him the food, but why don't you just throw it? Very well. Leon and I will gather foods that appease Kleavor in hopes that we might be able to get close enough to make him a proper offering. As for you, find a way to quell his frenzy, even if you must search over every corner of vast Hissway. Another hint on the old cell phone. A mysterious power now enables you to return to base camps in an instant. That's what we call fast travel. One of the things I like about this game is you can choose when they evolve now. But when the Pokemon are evolving, they kind of look like Heartless. Hey, Professor, got any information? And how is your research into Kleavor going? Swimmingly, I'd expect. Oh, is that so? Now that's quite the tidbit. So a serving of his favorite foods will normally make Kleavor quite agreeable. Is that it? I need to mull this over back at the laboratory. You should come along too, dear boy. Yeah, you did nothing. 0 for 0. Wait, no star? I thought I had 1 star. I got the star last episode. What are you talking about? So according to the information you were able to learn from Irida and Leon of the Pearl Clan, were this the normal course of events, that frenzied Kleavor would be calmed by a nice serving of his 2 favorite foods. I do wonder, is it possible that the aromas or some other components of these foods might combine in a way that could not only calm Kleavor, but draw him back from this frenzy? But by your own report, even Kleavor's warden, who looks after Kleavor and knows him well, cannot approach him in his current state. It would be a fool's gambit to get close enough to offer him food. Give me a moment if you would. I need some time to ponder on this. There ought to be something in my research notes that can help us. But even the solution requires you to be close enough. I mean, it's the whole quote-unquote boss battle. Whoa! Eureka! We'll simply have to throw the food. But again, still have to be close enough for that. You've quite the arm for throwing things, haven't you? Might I suggest you take Kleavor's favorite foods and throw them at the Pokemon? Yes, it's all coming together. We can use our skill in Pokeball crafting to shape Kleavor's beloved foods into balls, then throw them to achieve the same calming effect, but from afar. A brilliant idea, if I do say so myself. As for what you call these yummy projectiles, well, how about tea time balls? Puts one in mind of a nice, relaxing afternoon tea, does it not? Why wouldn't you simply call them Laventon balls, Professor? Oh my, with that name, it'd sound like I'm the one being launched at our frenzied friend. In any case, we can rely on the Pearl Clan to gather the necessary foodstuffs, correct? Well, that's what they said. Then you should get back to the Grand Tree Arena and let the Pearl Clan know our plan. If you're off to Grand Tree Arena, best set out from the Heights camp, eh? Eh? My, that Galaxy Hall is one fine building, even from the outside. The Galaxy team certainly got themselves a grand headquarters, so I'll give them that. Oh, yes, I came because I had some news that I thought you might be interested in. Better you actually see what's going on, though. Let's head to, what did you end up calling it? The Heights camp? Well, I spoke to Weirdeer about what's going on. I told him how you're trekking all over the fieldland seeking a way to quell Kleavor's frenzy. All this from someone who's not even part of our clan or the Pearl Clan. Just some wanderer who fell through a rift into this world. And hearing that, well, you can see how he responded. I trust you appreciate it. Weirdeer's found you worthy, you see, which means you need a flute like we have. Mind demonstrating for him, Mai? This is very important, so listen well. It's like if a turkey tried to play a flute. That's a Celestica flute that Maya just played. It's a precious tool that can be used to call on Weirdeer so you can ride upon him. It said the Celestica flutes were gifts from Almighty Sinnoh itself, and now this one's yours. Yay, key item. Looks like a candle. It's not that grand a gesture, really. I can't play that flute for the life of me. See if you can play that melody. Yes, natural musician. Total mimic. Brr. Weirdeer opened his heart and learned well the sound of your playing. Brr. And I've got a plate. The Mind Plate. A sonum tablet imbued with the essence of psychic energy. Now use the Celestica flute wisely and gallop across the land with a great Weirdeer. You've got a frenzied Pokemon to quell at Grand Tree Arena, haven't you? With Weirdeer, you can gallop across the fieldlands in no time. Meow. Bring! Press the plus button to summon a Pokemon. Be sure to stay alert for wild Pokemon attacks and avoid falls from high places. So you say the Galaxy people came up with a method to try and quell Lord Kleavor's frenzy? Yeah, chucking things really hard at him. What? You'll mash up Kleavor's favorite foods into balls so you can throw offerings at him? Well, that's quite an unorthodox approach. You Galaxy people, your inventiveness just blows me away. I mean, now you can make offerings to Lord Kleavor from a safe distance, quote unquote. I'll lend you my aid if it means we might provide Kleavor with his offering. Let's begin at once. Hold on, Leon, don't get ahead of yourself. Blah. Whatever the plan is, you'll need Kleavor's favorite plump beans. I brought them as promised. Yeah, that's right. My apologies, Irida. I'd forgotten all about you. I admit, as we haven't been able to solve this ourselves, we seem to have little choice but to turn to the Galaxy team. But even I still have my doubts about whether we should entrust such a thing to an outsider. These Galaxy team people don't share our customs or our values. So to prove to me you're worthy to stand in the presence of our noble Pokemon, you may battle by ordering about the Pokemon you've caught in your little Pokeballs. But on my side, I have a Pokemon as close to me as a sister, as one of my blood. If you can defeat Glaceon and me, I will entrust you with Kleavor's fate. Will you battle us? Then allow Glaceon's true strength to chill you to your depths. So you're saying you want to murder me? Boy. Level 17. Yikes. Now this one probably won't go as well. Especially with Swift, they're never gonna miss. But if I can get a good hit in with Ponyta, then that should be it. Ooh, yeah, now your attack's lowered, dummy. Still faster, though. Wah, how dare you. So quick attack is just really weak. Alright, count on you, Shinx. Get that last hit in. Can evolve again. Ooh, Shinx can evolve too. I see now, Pokeballs are simply your tools of choice, not products of disregard for Pokemon. You still understand the Pokemon that you've caught and treat them as partners. I feel better putting my trust in you now, I think. Let me see to your Pokemon's wounds. Now explain the Galaxy team's plan. What do you mean to do with these foods? Put them in balls. So because you have to keep your distance, you'll mash Kleavor's favorite foods together, ball them up, and try to quell his frenzy by throwing them at him? Interesting. So you've developed soothing balms of sorts to calm our lord. Very well. If it'll help soothe Kleavor's frenzy, let's make these balms with our very hearts and souls. Sound like they're making cereal. Ta-da! That was super quick. They're a veritable mountain of balms. This should please Kleavor if anything can. Now then, ready yourself, and I will summon our mighty Kleavor, Lord of the Woods. Not yet. I gotta take care of my pokes first. Are you serious? After everything we readied for this moment, you're simply gonna back out? Outrageous. Just a minute. God dang. Alright, now I'm ready to go. Now then, ready yourself, and I will summon our mighty Kleavor, Lord of the Woods. I still got that angry face, though. As am I. ASMR. O mighty Kleavor, Lord of the Woods, though it isn't yet time of the ceremony, we've prepared an offering of your favorite things. Benevolent Lord who works his might between the heavens and earth, we offer our gratitude. And beseech you, reveal yourself to our eyes. Listen well to your zoo. Keep your focus on Kleavor. Dodging will be vital. Try to avoid his moves as you're throwing the bombs. Russia! Yes, this is like the Breath of the Wild boss battle. Look at him go. He's fast as hell. Just cutting that tree to show off. Man. Cut a person in two. Lord of the Woods, Kleavor. To claim victory against the noble Pokemon and quell its frenzy, you have to throw bombs until its frenzy gauge reaches 0. If you manage to create an opening in their defenses, you can battle them with your own Pokemon. Here, take this. What are you, level 20? I mean, if you're too tough, then I'll just skip the whole thing entirely. Because you can't really revive the Pokemon. Let's see, there's our health bar. Oh, level 18. So we'll be able to take him out this time if I switch to another Pokemon. Oh, you avoided it? Jerk. That means he's attacking the next one. Oh, you got a super effective. So it's a rock type? Now increases damage by 50%. It'll basically be able to one-hit anything I got. Try the Drifloon. Probably a waste of time trying to put it to sleep. Yep, I knew it. Yeah, impress him with your power. He's like, I'm not impressed. Take this. Yeah, my Pokemon are all knocked out. Oh, took aim at me. I thought it would just go in a straight line. Jerk. Really? Thought I dodged that one. Thought I pressed the dodge button anyway. Maybe it's because it's so fast. Take that. Heard a Bidoof in the background. Like, can you believe that? He just dodged all those attacks. All of them but 2 anyway. I mean, if it was a no-hit speed run, that'd be game over. Can't evolve? OMG. Oh, you feeling better now? Wore yourself out? Plus you got your own tasty little foods? Oh, you give me an insect plate? You get that stuck in your throat? Is that why you were so mad? What happened? Some kind of light erupted from Kleavor's body. Has Lord Kleavor's frenzied mind truly been put at ease now? Does this confirm that the strange lightning was to blame for Kleavor's unnatural power? Maybe. You asking me? I don't know. Well, this is what I think after all we've seen. We know strange lightning came from out of the space-time rift the other night. These bolts must have struck Kleavor and driven him into his frenzy after all. The lightning came from the space-time rift. But if Almighty Sinnoh really does dwell beyond that space-time rift, then the strange lightning, it indeed was Almighty Sinnoh's power? Then were we even right to try to interfere? I happily went along with this plan to create some bombs as if I knew what I was doing. Like some kind of thoughtless fool. Outrageous. Calm yourself, Leon. Remember that the Lord of the Woods has long been our protector, keeping the Pearl Clan safe from dangerous Pokemon that might harm us. Would power sent by the true Almighty Sinnoh have driven Kleavor to turn on us and attack people and Pokemon indiscriminately? I doubt it. But here's you accomplished just now. It needed to be done. I'm glad we could settle this without further strife with the Diamond Clan or the Galaxy team. If you come across other Pokemon in the grip of this painful frenzy, please help them. Yes, fine. I suppose I must concur. I apologize for becoming briefly incomposed. I'm grateful for what you've done for my lord. Please, take these on behalf of the Pearl Clan. Consider it my apology for having spoken rudely to you earlier, and a token of my thanks. Nya. 3 citrus berries. Let me care for your Pokemon as well, in appreciation for fighting on our behalf. I think I've finally come to believe that you truly did fall out of the sky, though I still cannot imagine the reasons at play. And it seems we've settled things here, though between you and me, I wouldn't mind seeing Lord Kleavor in such a frenzy again. He was fearfully strong after all. What was that? I'm leaving. Oh, you quelled Lord Kleavor, you say? Oh, well done and bravo, my boy. Time to head back to the village and report to Commander Kamado. I saw the light fading into the sky. You must have quelled the Lord Pokemon. And what do you have there? Could it be? Ah, those are 2 of the fabled plates of old. Please, let me have a look. I see there are some letters carved into them. Let's see, this one says, "Where all creation was born, that is the being's place of origin." It seems to be a phrase from a very old myth. How did you come across these? From the Pokemon? I see, so you're given these plates when you impressed Weirdeer and Kleavor? That is quite something indeed. My heart is practically racing with excitement. Incitement, that's entirely separate. It is my guess you will find more plates like these scattered across Hisway. If we were to gather them all and decipher the scripts on them, we may uncover something absolutely amazing. The mysteries of the past. Oh, how they tickle my curiosity. What a joy to be alive in these times. Well, I must be on my way. Until next time. Commander, I'm home. And as always, leap into the office. Ba-bum. Well done. I've already received the reports of your exploits. You successfully quelled Kleavor's frenzy, restoring peace of mind to Hisway's people. You are a stranger to us, one who fell out of the very sky, yet you have served the Galaxy team admirably. I admit you have earned yourself some degree of recognition. But things are not settled yet. I've received words that there are other Pokemon nobles falling prey to such frenzies elsewhere in Hisway. So carry on with your research and survey duties and prove that you are truly an asset to us. That is all. You are dismissed. Your fellow Survey Corps members are likely at the Wallflower. Go and join them. Be-do. I know what this tune reminds me of. It reminds me of the Pokemon Detective Pikachu movie. Benny, old chum, the usual order. 3 servings of potato mochi, please. Oh, and if there's anything else you'd recommend, by all means, bring it out. Oh, the whole village is gossiping up a storm about your young friend here, you know. He's got quite some luck to have come back unharmed after facing off against Kleavor. I dare say Deerzu is well prepared. And he was a quick study of how Kleavor moved in battle, from what I heard. All in all, it was a very good show, a victory well earned. We can feel safer going about our Survey Corps duties now thanks to your efforts. Oh, by the way, why not try crafting some of these? I made the recipe based on directions Benny gave me. Smoke bombs. Yeah, it's called foreshadowing. Lovely. And now that we need not worry about being mauled by Kleavor either. Let's take our chance to study all the Pokemon that call the Obsidian Fieldlands their home. Or not. Deerzu, the spooky child. Been waiting for you. My name's Vesa. There's something real important I need to tell you. Would you come with me? Come with me if you want to live. This is kind of a secret, but something terrible has happened. Hisway is in a whole lot of danger. Hundreds of years ago, a being that brought calamity to this region was sealed away by someone using the power of some strange magic. But now, for some unknown reason, the magic has come undone and the seal is broken. I hate to think what might happen at this rate, so please hear me out. I need you to restore the broken seal. Just tell me what to do. Well, thank you. I'm so happy you believe me. I just knew you'd be willing to help. This odd keystone is for you. Keep it safe. I don't trust you. That's how you get that one Pokemon, the weird ghost one that's got like a purple and green face. You want me to break the seal on this stone. Isn't that right, Vesa? Mm-hmm. After the seal was broken, a whole bunch of wisps scattered across Hisway. 107 of them in total. With the odd keystone I gave you, you'll be able to gather them all. Pokemon. See, the wisps are normally invisible, but not to the holder of the odd keystone. I know it's a huge task, but please, you have to gather all the wisps for me. There's one real close to where we are right now. How about you start with that one? See it? See the hovering flame over there? Try touching it. Where are you going? You need to touch that wisp. I was going to go to that bridge, but you specifically want me to cross this bridge? Touch. Bling. The wisp has been absorbed into the keystone. I'm right behind you. The wisp has been absorbed into the odd keystone, just as it should have been. Thank goodness I picked you to help me with this. Come talk to me if you need help finding the remaining wisps. And one last thing, as you gather more and more wisps, I'll give you more rewards as thanks. I'll wait here for you while you carry out your search. Good luck. That's a request that's never getting done. It's way too many. The next day. More of the same on the next day. And I'm walking. Wow, the Galaxy Team hairdresser really is, dare I say, cutting edge. Oh, is that a pun? Oh, hey, here's you, the boy who called Kleavor, aren't you? I knew it. You got quite the reputation, you know? I mean, you quelled one of Almighty Sinnoh's chosen ones. Some people are actually kind of scared of you for doing something so bold. I'm Arceus, by the way. I'm a warden of the Diamond Clan. My special skill is giving haircuts. Real nice to meet you. Oh, snip. But I came here to talk to Mr. Komodo. See you around. So as is shown on my card, that's 1 noble down, 4 more to go. So when you think about it, it's actually a pretty short game. The longest part of it is if you choose to fill up the Pokedex. That's all for this video though, so if you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, take care.